Hello people, and today I'm going to be talking about the year so far, because we're pretty much now quarter of the way through the year. Not bad. So let's talk about what's been going on. So for the January, I decided I'm going to try and upload a video every single day about old iOS devices. Did I succeed? The answer is yes, I certainly did. Now, of course, because of that, I ended up, getting quite a bit of views. However, also, just because of that, also meant I gained a couple subscribers. And those couple subscribers finally made me reach 128 subscribers. If you're wondering, what's the significance about that? Basically, that's like the most subscribers I've ever had, and that was in early 2017. And since then, I've just never gone past it. So I was really happy when I did get to the 128, and then even more happy when I got 129, and then even more happy when I get to that major 130, which I believe I did in January. No, it was like the start of February. So, cool. So, that happened. And yeah, so also because from this year I sort of started to have, even more of a thumbnail style. Like last year, it was a bit of a mess. It was made in Krita and it was all just really horrible because of it never was consistent. Like the text alignment, I didn't have any alignment tools or guides or anything. Whilst this year I started to have, you know, started to use Inkscape instead. Well, actually, I mean, technically it was last year, but I lost the original files for those, so technically no, this year I'm just saying. So I basically, so last year I added indicators for my videos, like the last two videos. Basically, Square's a vlog. Like, there's already color codes, but if you're colorblind, so that's why I did the little markers essentially. So you've got Square is a vlog, Triangle tutorial, um, Quarter of a Circle, that's a showcase, Blue Square with triangle on top is a discussion, I believe. And then grey, same thing but with a darker triangle on the top. That's Triangle Video Archive, and so on. I need to write a little thing maybe in my channel description, literally pointing that out because I think it's pretty a reasonable thing to point out. Anyways, that's not the point. So, I got nice consistent video thumbnails. And then by the time it reached February, I was like, you know what, I'm going to try and upload every single day of this month, February. And I managed to do that. And sort of maybe in the middle, I decided, you know what, I'm going to upload a video every single day this year. And well, that's been what's going on. Well, okay. Reason why was because I was starting to gain a bunch of views and subscribers every because I'm uploading content consistently, regularly, and usually there were quite a few that were just series. So you had Chrono Photo Time Guesser later on, um, Wiki Trivia, GeoGuessr, and so on. So that basically got me to, I want to say, I think, 134 by the end of February subscribers. Now, of course, I'm really only talking about YouTube because, if I'm being honest, my PeerTube's not really gone hasn't really grown that much. It's pretty much stayed the same. But just so that's why I'm focusing on YouTube. But basically, by the end of the month, I had 134, and I think I gained 1,000 views in both months, and from what I can tell, I'm probably, if as long as I continue uploading content, I should be able to do that perfectly fine. But yeah. So after February, so I'm really focusing on my YouTube for now. But yeah, so after February, by the end I had 134 and roughly about 1,000 more subscribers. Not bad. Views I meant, not subscribers. Yeah. So by that point, I was like, of course, I'm going to try and do this, and I sort of predicted that I'd reach, I think it was 186 subscribers by the end of the year, judging by the rate that was going on through what I've been going through. However, I believe that number should be higher. I'm not sure exactly. I haven't done proper maths since then, since the rate change. But I'm going to show you just like my YouTube studio. I think that'll be a fair idea, just to get you more of an idea of things, sort of stuff. Yeah. Okay. So, of course, I've got 142 subscribers currently. But let's explain. So, let's look at each month first. So, January I got 1,000 views. February 1,000 views again. Pretty much, and more than. So you get the point already. I've already gained a bunch of views, and from what I can tell, I might eventually. I mean, the rate of views that I've been getting is all over the place, as you can see. Like near the start, it just sort of went somewhat high, and then it sort of went quite low. And I felt weird that this one's sort of failed. However, the video after, whichever day I published it on, it was only 20 seconds. So it was actually quite a bit after. I didn't realise that. The iPhone 3GS Adventures was really successful. Currently it's got 206 views. So in terms of March has been alright in the views. Quite a bit better in views. Almost 1,500 views. Not bad. 25 hours of watch time. That's absurd. Okay? Now, as you can see, the average view duration's relatively low compared to how long the video is. But the truth is, you've got percentages. That's quite a useful thing. So this one is the highest, but it's a short, so it shouldn't be that surprised. And then same with this. This is high because it's a short. But you view durations of get on some of these videos, is consistently over let's say 10%, and maybe probably about sort of 30%. Not bad. And yeah, cool. So watch time, I've got a lot of watch time on the 10th of March because that was my iMac G5 Adventures episode 2 is why. And it was also high here because Fixing My Setup part 2. Okay. God, it's crazy to think someone watched, like, people all together on the 25th of March 2023. People just watched my videos for 2.7 hours. That's quite crazy. But that's not the thing about March that blew me away. It was my subscribers. I started off at same subscriber change. Gone my social blade and going to Clyde Roy. It should give me a bit of statistics. So here's like, a thing, here's a thing, here's a thing. Okay, this. So there's a total subscribers for Clyde Roy. Yes, so I hit 130 on the the 27th of January 2023. So near the end of January, as I said. By the end of February, I had 134, as I said. On the 8th, I had 135. On the 16th, I went down to 134. However, on Friday, the 24th, I got to 136. Cool. Okay, I'm happy with that, I was thinking at the time. However, a week later, I'd be at 142 subscribers. That's crazy. So I literally gained 6 subscribers in a week. 6 in a week. And, as I said, 8 in a month. Like, how ridiculous is that? That's just like the highest most. Well, I think it's quite safe to say, no matter what, I'm pretty much always near the highest I've ever been now. There's no more, me being stuck at, about 120 subscribers. 125, it looks like, is where I really get stuck. But yeah. But look at that, I'm consistently at 125. Okay, more like 124 and then 123. But like, July to August and then September to December, I'm at 125. But as you can see, a year ago, I got, like barely any views in a month. And then the Poly MC video came out, and it was, steadily increasing. Like, I say steadily increasing, massive jump, and then it was steadily increasing. Already at 9,000, increasing, 10,000. Oh, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 11,000, I mean, 11,000, 12,000, 14,000. I mean, that is over halfway. Okay, 12 and a half. If you're really simplifying it, I mean, technically it's 13,000. Continuing 14,000, almost 16,000, 16,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000. These statistics, these numbers are just going through the roof. I mean, how long ago was it I had 9,000? The answer is September. Since September, I've gained. Well, I say since September, there have been some unprivated videos, so technically that's going to be slightly wrong. So let me just do that. And now let's look. Okay, so it's actually more like 6,000, but from a public perspective, it looks like I've gained 10,000. So I'm privated, unlisted, but because I believe unlisted videos don't count to this public, video view counts, unfortunately. I think it should, but whatever. But, like, my views, I've got was mostly here because of my short. This was like when I did my first short, hence why, I get like almost 500 for 2 days. I literally, it's crazy. Like one worth of thing, one month's worth of views at the very least was pretty much almost done in 2 days in 2022, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. But YouTube Shorts. Well, I say YouTube Shorts, but like immediately after, like the view count just went, like 114, then what's 5, did rubbish all of a sudden. So it was only like a little spike, and it's nothing compared to. Well, I say nothing compared to now. That's a bit of a lie, but like the numbers certainly got. But I think this YouTube channel has been quite important for this year, which is why I've literally been talking about it this long, because it's kind of crazy how much I've grown. And let's look at how far I am from monetization. Not like I'm going to get anywhere time soon, and even if I was able to, I probably still would be not happy. But one thing that I can guarantee will never happen is sponsorships. I think, well, I can pretty much guarantee not going to happen. Adverts, they're less in your face, and you've got ad block. I mean, you've got sponsor block, but like, you get misled the video length still. Like sponsor block doesn't like show the video length like in the little thumbnail things. It only says it when you're in the player. But so I'm sort of not really there. So 1,000 subscribers, and then one of the follow. You have to get 10 million public short views in the last 90 days, which is going to be impossible for me, let's be real. And then you need to step for iTunes guidelines. And the watch hours, that could very much happen. I mean, let's have a look. Well, I say could, I don't think it will quite actually happen. It just 2023. What's my watch hours in 2023? 62. So 62, 62. It's just rubbish. But the craziest thing, this year alone, I've gained 17 subscribers. 17 subscribers. Because I started off this year with, look, 126 subscribers. Apparently, according to this. But like, growth is absurd. Okay. Now I've just got caught up in numbers. I mean, numbers really are quite a thing that, I think it's interesting. I like looking at numbers. But let's be real. How have I been this year? Well, I mean, my collection, I can't really show you, has grown significantly. I've started getting to old Macs. I've got my Power Mac G5, my two iMac G3s, what else? I've got my iMac G5. All the Macs. But I've got plenty of devices, and one of those being my iPad Mini on iOS 6, which is probably one of my favourite devices. And then, later on, I got 4OS on iOS 5.0.1. There'll be a video about that relatively soon. I'm not sure exactly on the date, but that will happen, I promise you. Okay? So, this has been pretty much focused on my YouTube. But YouTube has, as I've said, grown a significant importance to me. My videos, they've got a lot more effort. And it sort of shows with, the amount of views, subscribers, watch time, all of that I'm getting with the numbers, essentially, have, just gone up because of it. It's a lot more enjoyable doing these videos when, I know I'm actually growing, because I think that's what really held me back from making videos. Last year I sort of tried to get into making videos, properly, but that sort of just failed because of I was just not growing, but at the same time I was not releasing enough content, which is why I sort of didn't want to. So it's just sort of like an endless loop. But I thought maybe, okay, final chance, I'll give it a go. If it goes nowhere, well, yeah. To be fair, I only was planning to do, a month worth of daily videos, to be fair. So, technically that. But a month worth of daily videos was, literally a thing that I'd never done before. Never. Which, you've got to remember, doing something you've never done, it's risky. It's always going to be risky, pretty much. And, the risk paid off. The risk isn't really. Well, okay, there was money, I guess, in the website to buy a bunch of iOS devices. Well, I say buy, more like to make it more original. Like, oh, is this still on iOS 6? Is this iPod Touch still on iOS 4? That, but not like, like trying to try and get as many videos out of one app or whatever. That'd be literally ridiculous and just be a massive waste of people's time. If I were, well, okay, I say that. It's for example, I could have made a video about several videos about how to make iOS 6 more usable, but instead I decided to do it in one video. I could have stretched it out, and maybe that would have been a good idea. Maybe it would have got me more views. Maybe, there's nothing stopping me from doing it now, even, really, but it's just sort of not even original anymore, since it's essentially a video that I've already done, but now it's several videos instead of one. But I think this has been more of a YouTube thing than a 2023 thing, but there's not really much else I can say. What am I supposed to say? Talk about my real life. It's not really that exciting, my real life, I promise you, but there's genuinely not that much to say. So, hopefully you understand what I've been talking about. Maybe I'm just saying complete nonsense for all I know. But, I think trying to do the YouTube bits, better important. So, hopefully you enjoyed my little talk again, and I'll see you later. Oh yeah, also I've sort of started a podcast, but I kind of didn't really properly release it, and I've still yet to record an episode 2. Hopefully, the episode 2 will be recorded today and released on a Sunday, because I think that's one of the days that I said I'll do it. Yeah, I'll see you later. Goodbye, people. Goodbye.